Hi, Leah. I'll go dive right to our questions. First question, why do you do what you do?
Okay. Basically, if I can answer that in like my short answer to that is I do what I do because it worked for me and I want to share it with people. I was able to find answers to my questions through my journey. And I think this journey was a really long journey because it is part of my purpose to share with people. So basically,
Wow.
here to just share, not to teach, but just share.
Yeah. Would like to capture that, Leah, the purpose. How did you know your purpose?
Here's what I've discovered about purpose, and I'd love to share it with you. Your purpose is something, of course, we all know we're born with our purpose because that is our soul's purpose for this incarnation on earth, right? And but what I have come to understand with purpose is that you don't find your purpose, that your purpose is always with you because now you were born with it, right? And your whole life is structured in support of that purpose. So as you embrace yourself deeper and deeper, and you start with nourishing yourself and then accepting yourself, and then you come from your sovereignty, you get what I refer to as clarity of purpose. So your purpose becomes clearer and clearer to you as you deep dive deeper and deeper into yourself. And once you get clarity of purpose, you will know and understand that your whole life just has been in support of that purpose. Even those instances where it didn't make sense and you were wondering, what was that detour or what was that um, tower moment. I call it tower moment in reference to the tarot tower card where everything seems to collapse. And when everything seems to collapse, you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm such a failure. It's the end of my world. Or why is this happening to me? And then when you realize that nothing is happening to you, but for you, is when you start seeing that everything, your entire life, all the incidences, all the ups and downs were created in support of your purpose.
Wow. Wow. Just so beautiful. Leah, what's the difference? Is it the same with mission? Like,
Okay?
or when I look at mission, I would say that mission is like something that we get to help, or a space where we help other people.
Yes.
And is it the same with purpose? Like, are we required that with the work that we do, the business that we have, that we're touching lives, that we're helping others? Is it a requirement that there's an others
So
in the purpose?
I really love that question. Okay, and let me just summarize it. In the question was, is it instilled in our purpose to have that requirement to help others? If the whole concept of ikigai to me is what explains purpose really, really well. And ikigai is a Japanese thought or belief that when that your ikigai is a meeting or a distillation of your mission, your purpose, your what you love to do, what you're already good at, and it serves humanity. Plus, you get paid for it. So that's why I like Ikigai because there is that if you're just serving humanity and you're not getting paid for it in one way or form, that's charity, right? But what I love about Ikigai is that it does not dismiss that prosperity angle wherein we can sustain our lives in the lifestyle that we want, doing what we were born to do. And so if anyone here listening wants to deep dive into getting clarity on their purpose, get the book Ikigai. Because, and it doesn't matter which book, as long as it talks about Ikigai, it's going to talk about the same thing. And this will give you a guide towards getting clarity on your Ikigai, which is really a distillation of your purpose, your mission, your vision, what you like to do, what you're already good at, something you can get paid for, and it's your life's purpose. And my dream is for each person on earth to live their life from their Ikigai. Because that's what makes life meaningful, di ba?
Yeah. Wow. Thank you. That's really so beautiful. Leah, let's move to a different, although really similar topic, and it's about mental health. So there's really a contextual definition of what mental health is, but would love to know what's your personal definition of mental health?
Okay, first of all, I will not call it mental health. I call it well-being because for me, anything that is in dis-ease, DIS and then dash ease, EASE. It's a play of words because you're not at ease. You're not at ease with yourself. You're not one with yourself. So I think all this ease comes from a disassociation with the self, meaning a deep relationship with the self. And that a dis-ease is a manifestation, is the last manifestation because it's the physical manifestation of what's going on inside. And once the dis-ease is there, I am not against medical intervention. On the contrary, I support it because once the disease is there, you need your doctors and you need your medicine and you need all of that. But at the same time, I think a whole individual will integrate science on one hand and well-being on the other hand. And so it is our responsibility to build a life for ourselves that will support that. I have to
Wow.
cut because my battery is, I'll be right back.
Sure.
I'll continue that answer, Bev, because I haven't answered your question. And so when people, okay, cut, and then let's just repeat. So when people dive into that sphere of mental health, it becomes rather muddy. The waters become rather muddy because I believe, and this is just my opinion, that before we seek medical intervention, that we take care of our side of the fence first. And yes, sometimes the medical intervention needs to come first so that you have that peace of mind and that silencing of the mind to be able to change your lifestyle, integrate your lifestyle, and work on that relationship with yourself. But it's not either or, it's hand in hand, and one is not better than the other.
Yeah. Leah, you are the creator, author of the Self-Love Solutions. What is your self-love story or journey?
You really have time.
If you do have time, yes.
Well, I was on a very destructive path. And really, I didn't one day wake up and say, this is the self-love solution. So the self-love solution came about as a result of a need for people to have a structured course on self-love. So what I did was I got all my experiences and of course my education, and put together a program. And having been a teacher all my life since I was 18, I have been teaching as a profession. Naturally, the way to share it became a course, no? And so we distilled it. And surprisingly, it didn't take a very long time for it to be distilled because it was already accumulation of all my experiences. And I need to mention that Nathan Alba also helped me develop this, and he integrated his own experiences into it. And so what happened here was we created a 12-session program that would teach self-love based on, of course, our definition of self-love, because there are many definitions of self-love. Excuse me. And it's divided into three major stages or facets or pillars. And those three major facets are self-nurturing, self-acceptance, and self-sovereignty.
Is self-love the solution for I called it mental health. In your personal definition, it is well-being. Is self-love the solution?
Absolutely. I believe that it is. I believe that it is the best foundation. It's not a cure-all. Nothing is. But it most definitely is a solid foundation to well-being. And it's up to the student already what they're going to do about it. Because, again, people have taken the program and not finished and say it doesn't work. But I have never encountered, at least not yet, so knock on wood, someone finishing the program, integrating it into their lives, and came back to me and said it doesn't work. It's 100% success rate on people who take the responsibility and accountability to integrate it into their lives, because we're not magicians. We can give you the resources, but you need to make that choice to really fully integrate it into your life or not.
Yeah. I think
Add on,
I'm
right?
I'm also a self-love solution graduate, Leah, by June 30, right?
Yeah.
So
And
I really attest to
to be
this.
teacher.
Yes, and a future teacher. And I would really attest to this. I think the best part of the course is integration and action.
Yes.
And it's really life-changing for me. We're down to our last part, and this is the 5 fast questions. I have 5 questions, which you are to answer in 5 words or less.
Good luck to me. Okay.
Okay, ready? What's one thing you used to believe, but you don't now?
Oh, that God is a man who is sitting on a throne in heaven judging us.
Biggest regret?
Probably my parenting style before all of this.
Best life advice you received?
Love yourself first.
Who are you 5 years from now?
The same person, but richer.
Yes. Yes to that. Leah, I'm 33 when this interview will be released. So I will be a little bit self-lavish. What's your life advice for a 33-year-old me?
Just be yourself and celebrate yourself every day. And
Wow.
ever apologize for being real.
Thank you, Teacher Leah. Thank you, my mentor. Please go ahead, Doc Leah, and invite the viewers to go ahead, enroll, take part, dive into, embrace self-love solutions. I believe you have another round of your class this July.
Yes. So I'd like to take this opportunity to invite those who would prefer to be in a group. Sorry, I would like to take this opportunity to invite those who would prefer to be in a group setting to enroll in my Self Love Solution group class, which is going to start on July 7. And this will be a group setting on Zoom once a week for 1.5 hours per week on a Sunday. For those who would prefer one-on-one mentoring, we have several teachers on board that can be matched with you. And in this case, either or, whether you choose the group setting with me or one-on-one with a teacher, I'd like to invite you to do a discovery call with me. The number is 0917-555-5675. And Aaron will be the one on the other end of the line, and she will schedule a discovery call with me. And I hope to hear from you soon.
Yay. Wow. Thank you so much, Leah. Thank you so much, really. Such an honor and such a birthday gift for me.
When's your birthday?
Yeah, June 27, on June 27.
Hey, I'm June 23.
Oh, we're both Cancer.
Tayo, yeah.
We're both crabs.
We're both
Oh,
crabs. I'm
wow.
turning 56. You're turning 33.
Yeah, love the number, right? 33.
33 is a really good number. It's a math.
Yeah.
And normally, 33 is when you get clarity of purpose talaga.
Wow. Wow. Love it. Leah, I will not take hold of you. Enjoy your lunch. And I'll see you on 30.
Okay.
I'll
bye.
hug you on 30. Bye-bye. Thank you, Christine.
I'll
Thank
hug you
you.
back on the 30th.
Yes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.